So, hello guys, my name is Indigo, or at FitByIndy on Instagram and on YouTube. Today I'm bringing you, I don't know how many tips, like 12 I think, 12 fitness tips and tricks to live in that healthy lifestyle. Yeah. So keep on watching if you're interested.
Selfish ghost.
So I wrote down some tips on my phone, on my notes, so that this could be a bit more organized. So, first off, find a workout you enjoy. So, you don't want to be going into the gym, forcing yourself to lift weights. If you hate lifting weights, you're not going to stick to it. So, I don't know, try dance, try swimming, try Zumba classes. That's essentially dance, but you get what I'm saying. If you like cardio, go ahead and do cardio. Just make sure you're fueling your body if you're going to do tons of cardio. I've made that mistake before. But anyways, yeah, find a workout that you actually enjoy and you're going to stick to. So if you decide to do like bodybuilding like I like to do, I don't do bodybuilding the same way that other people do it. I would call it more as power building because I like to incorporate really heavy squats and really heavy deadlifts because that makes me feel strong and empowered. But other people do bodybuilding, they're fine with doing 4 sets of 10 reps on squats or something. And they're pushing themselves just as much as I'm pushing myself, but I just like to bump up them weights because that makes me feel good and I'm going to stick to it. So, find something that you're going to stick to. If you guys decide to do bodybuilding, there's a website that I really suggest. You could try bodybuilding.com. It has tons of exercises so you know what the hell you're doing when you get into the gym. And there's different programs that you can try out. Just try stuff out before you fully commit to it. Because you're not going to stay committed if you really hate it. So, second, eat foods that fuel your body. So eat healthy foods and eat enough of them to fuel you. Don't go off and just eat tons of crap like burgers all the time. I mean, obviously you need to balance, so go ahead and eat those burgers because burgers are good. Like, not gonna lie, they're good. And you need it to stay sane. But you don't want to be eating all that greasy crap every 5 seconds. Because, first of all, you're not going to feel good. You're probably not going to be able to make it to the gym because you're going to feel like shit. And, you're just not going to make any progress. You want to eat stuff that actually fuels your body, like lots of whole foods, and that agrees with your body. So if you're lactose intolerant, I mean, of course, you shouldn't be having anything with milk in it because you're just gonna feel like shiitake mushrooms, you know? And with that, eat enough food because if you're gonna be working out, you need enough food to actually fuel your body, fuel your workouts. You're not gonna have a good workout if you're cutting calories a ton. I mean, obviously, if you want to start a cut, go for it, but make sure you're not eating like 500 calories like some people do. Like, that's not healthy. Make sure you're doing something that's sustainable and that's healthy for you. So, yeah. Third, which kind of goes along with that, cut out any empty calories like sodas. Like, you're not getting any nutritional value from that. I mean, obviously, from time to time you can have your soda, but you don't want to be drinking sodas every single day. First of all, they're kind of addictive, and second of all, your body doesn't, like, agree with that. Your body gets upset from drinking so much sugar that has no nutritional value in it. So, cut out empty calories that you don't need. Wouldn't you rather be eating something that has the same amount of calories than drinking a soda? Like, you know? And then again, kind of feeding into this is don't do fad diets. Fad diets aren't sustainable. Like, if you're cutting out a ton of different foods that you normally would eat, you're not going to be able to, like, sustain that for a long period of time. You're going to go through that fad diet, and if you're super strong-willed, you're going to make it through that fad diet. You're going to, I don't know, lose the weight that you wanted to, but then you're going to fall back into an old pattern, or you're going to end up eating more because you've been deprived of that for so long. So make sure you find something that, like a diet that is actually going to work for you and that you can stick to and that is healthy. I'd suggest doing like flexible dieting of some kind. You don't have to track. You can do intuitive eating. I can do videos about those if you want to. I personally do flexible dieting and I track on MyFitnessPal, which is a great way to track your progress. And so many people have used that. If you don't know what MyFitnessPal is, like, I can also do a video on how I use it. I could do a full day of eating with me, showing you everything that I plug in, how I plug it in, all that stuff if you want to. But yeah, find some type of diet that's gonna work for you and don't fall into those fad diets. Yeah, so that's it about food. Next tip is to know that one missed workout or one cheat meal or day, cheat, I don't really like the word cheat, but you know, that off meal, it's not going to hinder your progress. Don't look at that meal where you don't look at eating that whole entire cake as being a failure. No. Go to the gym the next day, do what you normally would. Don't restrict. Don't restrict. Don't restrict. And just keep living life, because that one time that you ate more than you should have, or that time that you missed the gym, well, what about all the other times that you ate the way you're supposed to? Well, not supposed to, but ate the way you wanted to, and that would help you with your goals, or all the times that you went to the gym. Like, there are so many more times that you go to the gym than the times that you mess up. So just look at it, you know, you're living, it's a lifestyle. So you don't want to be like looking at it as if it's a race and there's a finish line. Oh no, you've gone off track, you're completely off track, you can't get back into the race. Like, no, that it's a lifestyle. You got this. Next, you want to set attainable goals. If you set up this insane goal, like, I'm gonna lose 300 pounds, like, are you really gonna stick to that? Probably not. And then when you fail, you gain 1 pound or something, you're gonna feel horrible. And then chances are, like for a good majority of people, failure makes them not want to continue. So set a small goal, set small goals every day that will help lead to your bigger goals, but don't set an insane goal that you're not going to be able to reach ever. Like, if you do that, you're never going to be able to reach it. So do small goals that once you accomplish them, they make you feel good, and then you continue. It's like that little bit of, like, that little candy at the end of the road. You're like, oh, I reached this goal. That makes me feel super good. Now I'm going to make a new goal, and I'm going to reach that, and I'm going to feel super good again. It's going to, you know, it's going to be progress. And then finally you're going to reach that giant goal that you had. But if you had just set that and not made small goals up until that giant goal, then you would have never reached the giant goal. So yeah, don't make insane goals, because you'll never reach them. And with this, take progress pictures, because I remember I had no idea what progress pictures were at the beginning of my life. Just kidding. Well, I mean, that's true. But at the beginning of my fitness journey, I did not know what they were. And then I started taking them, and looking back on those pictures makes me feel like incredible. It makes me want to keep sticking to it. If you have that moment where you're like, why am I doing this? Looking at those progress pictures is going to tell you why, and you're not going to need to ask it again. You're just going to get super motivated again, and you're good. And find a gym partner. If you don't have a gym partner, that's fine. I don't really have a gym partner, but some people really, really need that gym partner to keep them accountable. So if you don't think you can be accountable on your own, you need a gym partner. Or you need, I don't know, go on Instagram, find some friends on Instagram, and those can be your online gym partners. You know, you can be friends with them, you guys can talk, you can create a community. You just need something to help keep you accountable. And a gym partner is perfect because they push you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, workouts that I have with my friends are great. I probably do more exercises than I do on my own sometimes. Sometimes I have to go lighter though because I'm kind of advanced in comparison to them. But anywho, next is to find a good balance between gym, life, food. Basically just find a good harmony between everything. That's my favorite word. I like harmony because I feel like balance implies that some things are just better than others and they weigh more than others, you know? Harmony is a better way of putting it. So, like for me, it's okay that I can go to the gym 6 days a week, but for other people, they don't have time for that. Like, I love going 6 days a week, and I don't force myself to go 6 days a week. I just want to go 6 days a week. You need to find some way of balancing your friends, your work, your school, with your gym life, because you don't want your gym life to take over your entire life, essentially. So find a good balance between it all, and find a good balance with your food. Just like I was saying earlier, make sure you have some of those like treats at the end of the day or something, because you need it in order to continue with your diet. And I'm not saying diet as in like cutting calories or anything. I mean just like your general diet, you know, what you intake. If you're eating okay, this is basically what I follow. I follow 80-20, so 80% of what I eat in a day is going to be like clean foods, good for you, fueling your body, and then 20% is going to be like, oh, I want that cookie, so I'm going to have a cookie. You know? You gotta follow that, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to sustain your diet, and it's not gonna be a lifestyle anymore. It's just going to be your life. So, yeah. And the most cheesy tip anyone could ever give you that you've probably heard 5 million times is love yourself and love the process. If you're not doing this because you love yourself and you want to make yourself even better, then this is just going to be torture for you. You want it to come from a good place. You don't want to start off like, I hate my body and I want to change it. No. You need to love your body already, otherwise you're going to go down the wrong path, like I did when I got my eating disorder. When I started working out more than I should have been, and I pushed myself because I hated myself. And I ended up going from 112 pounds to like 83 pounds. So you need to make sure that you love yourself before you start this journey, because otherwise it's just going to be torture for you, and you could end up worse off than you are now. It makes it sound like you're really bad off. That's not what I meant, but you know what I'm saying. So it needs to come from a place of love. Otherwise, yeah, it's just not gonna work. And love the entire process. Don't just be like, oh, I want to reach that goal, I hate everything in between. When I reach that goal, I'll be happy. No, you need to be happy from then until the goal. Otherwise, you're probably never going to reach that goal. Or if you do, it's not going to be as fulfilling as it would have been if you'd been happy throughout. So, yeah, those are I think that was 11 tips for you guys. If it was all over the place, I'm sorry about that. This is like my second sit down video that's like informative. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Side note, next week I have rodeo break. I'm gonna be vlogging for you guys because I'm going to Florida. Yeah, I've never been to Florida. I've Actually, I've always never like wanted to go to Florida, but I'm going to the beach, so I'm making an exception this once to not hate Florida. I'm 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 like kind of scared of Florida because of the bugs. Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna vlog when I'm in Florida, so I'm like so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym now to do